President Vladimir Zelensky said that some Western politicians begin to call on Ukraine to end the conflict with a disadvantageous outcome for Ukraine, but the head of state assured that such negotiations will not be held with anyone. More than 100 days after the Russian president invaded Ukraine, the two Eastern European countries have made little progress in peace talks, each side with its demands. As the fighting continues, some world leaders and experts asked in recent weeks how does the end of the conflict would look like. For its part, Ukraine has firmly pledged not to end hostilities until Russian troops return to their positions before the invasion, and Putin said he will not agree to a halt until the two countries have resolved the Donbass and occupied Crimea problem. Zelensky warned that Putin's dragging out the conflict was boring some countries, prompting leaders to pressure Ukraine to accept an undesirable outcome that would supposedly benefit the country. Everyone wants to quietly push us toward some outcome that is undesirable for us, because we haven't been asked for it yet, but beneficial for other parties who have their interests. In this case, there are different ones, both financially and politically, Zelensky said. Despite growing exhaustion as the conflict drags on, Zelensky said he currently has no plans to negotiate a peace plan with Russia. These negotiations are currently at zero, he said. At the same time, Zelensky believes that Ukraine should cooperate with all European countries and countries of the world. We should also remind you that the president of Ukraine said that at the moment he has enough opportunities to bring the idea of introducing a visa regime with the Russian Federation to a positive conclusion. While world leaders generally support Ukraine, some leaders are in favor of a diplomatic end to the conflict. Over the weekend, the French president was criticized by Ukrainian officials for stating that Russia does not need to be humiliated to win Ukraine. We must not humiliate Russia so that we can use diplomatic means to establish a peaceful dialogue on the day the fighting ends, the French president said. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba responded, "We should all focus on how to put Russia in its place. It will bring peace and save lives."